No, it's you, and you blew yourself up, you fuckface! Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Today I want to talk about how everything has a lifespan. Even things that aren't technically alive. And there's a reason for that, and I'll get into that first, but after we get into the game. Alright, so it has literally been over a week since I recorded anything. Like, I hate this slug. I haven't recorded anything in over a week, and that's primarily why there's been so much multiplayer content, is I had a lot more of that backed up than anything else. So, it got uploaded more, because that's what I had. I couldn't change what I had. And the reason for that is the reason that I couldn't record anything, because it wasn't that I chose not to record anything, it was that I literally couldn't record anything, is the cable right here, this little mic cable. That one's new. The old one was... I went in a circle. What's this?
A Wookiee slave collar.
Depressing. Many sad. Sorry, like I said, I'm not someone who understands the context of this, so I don't know, like, how big of a thing that might be in universe. Okay, I see how I went in a circle now. It's weird that those things grow back together. It's so, video gaming that I have to cut these every time I come through. That, the cable that I had been using was, one, it was a cheapy cable. It came with, either the mic itself or the power supply. It wasn't a good cable. But it lasted me several years. Anyone who looks back at my old content can look and actually see the time when I bought that cable, because it was the first time. Okay, it was the first time my audio was even remotely acceptable. Do it! Start your firing! Man, they did a lot more to me than I anticipated them to. Guess I'm dropping down here?
Look all you want. I only need a few hits.
I mean, that's true, but it's also true that I can screw you up a lot faster. Okay,
You will die. Will defeat you.
Okay, I don't like you, sir. Who are you? What are you? I don't like this dude. Phase Troop, Purge Trooper Commander. Okay. So the first time my audio was even remotely acceptable was that cable.
I'm almost at
right?
Shadowlands, at the wreck of a walker.
Saw managed to take one out in the escape.
Okay, I don't like this dude.
Someone else get in here. You and me now, Jedi.
No, it's you, and you blew yourself up, you fuckface! I don't even get the satisfaction of murdering him myself. Okay! I'm dead. I literally don't... I'm gonna die. Yeah, no, that was guaranteed to happen. I didn't have... I used way too much health, of my, health on the other stuff. So after several years of usage, I finally had to replace that cable. It finally gave out. Like, I knew it was damaged for a long time. Keep that in mind. For a very long time, I knew it was damaged.
Here? I'm going to get you.
You could actually see that in some of the stuff that went on with that mic. The crackling that I've apologized about in some videos, that was because the cable was damaged.
I can get through.
But it had never been a pressing issue.
Feeling the pressure.
I will fuck you. Sit down. I'm doing significantly better this time, but that doesn't mean I'm doing good. So, that is an example of... I'll be honest, I probably didn't take as good care of that wire as I could have. We're gonna ignore that dude, because we need to deal with these three, or else they'll continue to be a problem for forever. Yep. It ate out my throat. Okay, that's fair. I'm dealing with you. This thing is significantly more annoying than I anticipated. I didn't like this thing. I don't think I was supposed to like that thing. Oh! Over here, there's apparently a way to progress. Okay. I missed this. Okay. That explains a lot. Man, I'm pretty sure this right here is the longest zip line in the game. At least, absolutely the longest one so far. So, that cable, it lasted me several years, even after I knew it was damaged. Like, and I probably could have taken better care of it. I probably could have gotten a couple more years out of it if I had taken care of it. But like I said, it was a cheap cable. It was not a good cable. So getting the years out of it that I did was actually pretty good, considering like how many people have to replace their charging cables. Because the lifespan of a charging cable, at least the average lifespan, is actually less than 6 months. I know people who have to replace charging cables every other month, maybe 2 months, maybe once a month. They have to buy a new cable, and they end up buying them in bulk. And often you can attribute it again to improper usage, or like they don't take care of it. But it's also that these cables aren't exactly durable. Like, I for one, I hate charging cables so much sometimes because they just break from using them normally. Yep, explosions and blaster fire.
Keep going! We're almost to the Shadowlands!
Okay. Because they aren't built in a way that guarantees they'll last. So, their lifespan is significantly smaller than you'd anticipate. Like, it's... Like I said, the lifespan for a charging cable, on average, is less than 6 months. So, if the average cable lasts 6 months... Oh, okay. Gotta be careful of that.
Hey, this whole forest is alive.
Yeah, the entire place is alive and trying to eat me. I don't like it when places try to eat me. Man, these things are daring. Like, they're coming for me. And it's gross.
I think we've got him.
Yeah. He should have been cut in half by that, but...
I found my next victim.
Okay. You didn't fall down here, bro? Okay. Fair. Actually, I would have hated having to fight him down there, because, ugh, I hate these things. Yeah. That's how that should have gone. Significantly more planning.
They can't breach our choke point! Everyone, retreat! We'll cover you!
So this is the choke point, I'm guessing.
You ever seen a place like this before?
Origin Lake. This place is interesting. I like it. So cables are a phenomenal example of just the lifespan of inanimate objects. They don't last. They're no matter how good you are at taking care of your stuff, eventually you will either have to repair or replace it. And oftentimes replacing it is cheaper or significantly easier than trying to repair it. For example, with again, we'll go back to cables. It's not worth it to attempt to repair a cable unless you already have the stuff to repair it, because it will cost you maybe $5 to replace that cable. Okay, really don't know what that's trying to get me to do other than to come in here. Guess it is... Oh, it literally was just telling me I can come in here. Okay, cool. Okay, Hang
on!
Woo! That's cool. Can I take advantage of that? No? What are you? Shit! Why did that thing come along? That's rude. I didn't like that. Boing! I found a trampoline, boys. This is one of those things where the joke is that they're actually really deadly, and that by bouncing on them, you're releasing thousands of deadly spores into the atmosphere or something. Yeah, no, I dare you. Come over here. I got Bouncy Boy. I had Bouncy Boy. Yes! I love when I get a parry on these guys, because they just die. Is there brain in their butt? I'm gonna assume that their brain is in their butt. In contrast, more expensive items like, say, a car, it is much more reasonable to repair them rather than replace them.
We're supposed to meet Tarful.
Because there's the simple fact of, okay, I'd love to just do that, but I need to do this instead. Because the cost of repairing it is significantly lower than the cost of replacing it, even if you don't know how to do it. Whereas sometimes it's not a matter of cost or know-how, it's a matter of desire. Like, you have an item that you know you could replace, but you're holding on to it for some other value. The reason you still have it is not to do with replacement or repair. It's like you continue to repair it because it holds a different value to you.
Glad you made it. This is Chieftain Tarful.
I'm on a mission from Master Eno Cordova, who was looking for a Zepho artifact. Finding it could help save the Jedi.
Cordova found wisdom at the top of the origin tree. You should seek answers there.
It's massive. I don't even know where to start.
Well, you might be able to find a way up through its root system, but most of it's underwater. You'll need this breather.
Water level! Yay! Fuck. I love water levels.
What will you all do now?
The only thing we can. Keep fighting.
Good luck. Hope we meet again.
Yay, I love water levels. It's a great time when games shove me into a water level. Okay. Wookiee moans.
The Wookiee took shelter here, mourning the loss of an elder.
One reason I hate underwater levels sometimes is they add far more dimension than I'm capable of keeping track in. Like, it's not always guaranteed, but frequently, especially in games where you can spin, rather than just keeping your camera set to a set like this. You see how our camera keeps in the same way? It doesn't move. When it's not sort of set in stone how things are gonna move, like how the camera will stay oriented and all that, it does often make me confused. My sense of direction isn't great already, and then that happens.
Not even Tarful can keep them out forever. It won't stop until everyone's wiped out.
I've asked it before, but why did the Empire want to wipe people out? Was it because they didn't agree with the Empire's rule? Like, at that point, yeah, no, it makes sense. They're part of a rebellion. That's why you'd want to wipe them out. I get that in Star Wars, the rebels were actually the good guys. I do understand that. Shit. I fucking hate those things. I don't want to even risk being caught by one. Like, I really don't want to take them.
Whoa, strong words coming from you.
So even Cal is creeped out by those. That's good to know. I love man-eating plants. It's totally not
Jedi.
a unique type of unsettling.
Quickly. Don't let up. Just keep slipping past. We'll survive much longer.
Another step.
Take him out. Taking the shot.
Not that.
Keep your distance and fire.
Sometimes I hate the layout of these, because once they knock me over once, I can't just immediately go back into sprinting. So they just get to keep knocking me over. Which sucks. Ugh, and it's the sound they make. They're so gross sounding. And obviously, if you're holding onto it to sentimental value, you're going to try and extend the lifespan of it, or even potentially hold on to it after it no longer serves a purpose. After
Do you think
it's
the Empire would have come after Kashyyyk
life's-
so hard if we hadn't intervened? The Jedi are supposed to be symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
That's actually a good question, and I don't have an answer. Or, yeah, like, even if its natural lifespan is over, you store it away and you forget about it, just because you're too lazy to get rid of it.
Oh, you're not getting away. Firing on the enemy. Yes. Is this a Jedi?
Okay, wrong button.
I guess it's just me now.
Yeah, it's just you. I keep pressing the wrong button. I want to do like a forced push, and I do a pull, because I'm a dumbass. Okay, so Cordova found something here. Okay. Who the fuck are you?
What's this? A Bracca scrap rat playing Jedi. I told the Grand Inquisitor you wouldn't be stupid enough to show your face here again, especially after we wiped out that feeble resistance. Love it when I'm wrong.
I can imagine. Are they gonna shoot at me with a ship? They are. I love sequences like this. I don't actually have to fight. I have to... Yes, that's great. Could I actually deflect one of those ship shots? Or would that be something that, like, completely obliterates the natural lifespan of a lightsaber? Because I feel like that'd be something that would completely obliterate the natural lifespan of a lightsaber. Oh, I need to crawl down. Right? Yep, I needed to crawl down. I was trying to crawl up. Ooh, intense! I like it! Boing! Boing! This is great, I love it. Boing! Oh, I love me some parkour sequences. Especially, like I said, parkour in games is great. Especially when you do it right. So, everything has a natural lifespan, and for inanimate objects, you can extend that by taking care of them properly and doing proper maintenance on them. That looked like a dragon. What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
The Night Sister. I should call. On second thought, she listens to their transmissions. Better find out on her own.
What was that thing? That looked like a dragon! So guys, I have to ask, what are some things that you held on to long past when they served a use, long past the point where they'd broken, for maybe the hope of repairing it, or for some other reason? Or what is something that you recently had to replace because it finally, its lifespan finally ended? For me, it was this mic cable. It finally gave out after years of using it and having small issues with it, and finally, over the past week, it gave out. Like, I went to record some Phasmophobia with a group, and I had to use this, which, if anyone knows anything, this sound quality, this is lower quality, but this is my wireless microphone that I use for VR content. And I didn't enjoy using it for recording. I did record some stuff with it that you're never gonna see, but when this came in yesterday, I opened it today because it came in out as I was falling asleep. But this came in yesterday, and that allowed me to finally do some recording stuff on the weekend where I'm going away. So, let me know, what are some stuff that you've had to replace and you really wish that it had lived a natural lifespan for a little bit longer, like it had lasted a little bit longer? One thing, I have a pretty expensive laser pointer sitting over there. It's broken as fuck. I don't know what's broken in it, I just know I can't get it to turn on anymore, so it's probably the switch. But it's broken, and I hold on to it just because maybe one day I'll be able to fix it. Doubtful, but maybe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like down below, as well as subscribe if you haven't already, and remember guys, smile! Because even if something of yours breaks, that's not the end of its value to you. Not always. Right? Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.